Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is. I hope it's going swell. I am here with my friend Josh, and today he's just going to tell us what he is doing for himself right now. And yeah.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Josh, also known as J02H. I make music. I work at an architecture firm for the meanwhile.
That's how we met.
Architecture school. We went to UC, University of Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
The DAP program.
Yeah.
UC, yeah. Which I miss those days. I met Miss Reginald over here.
Oh, yeah.
Through, at Woody's.
Shout out Woody's.
Shout out Woody's. Shout out Uncle Woody's. And then we have a little friend group going on, but after college ended, we just all dispersed, but hang from time to time.
Yeah, that's true. And now we get to do stuff like this, see each other from all around the different country in different areas.
Travel.
Now we have friends in all corners of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh, what exactly is it that you do that you have a passion for?
I would say music mostly, and I would say, like, I didn't choose to do music. Music chose to do me. Pause. Okay. Pause. But
did it do it good? The music do it good?
Yeah, it did me right for sure.
Oh my God.
But like, music chose me sort of, because the way it started was in high school. My friend Max, shout out Max, he would make beats on GarageBand during school.
Hey.
And then after school, at track practice, we ran track. But he would show me these beats, and we'd go in the car, and I would just freestyle to this beat, like rap or like singing.
The rapping or singing.
I would rap and sing in the car, and he saw potential in me, so he's like, you should really do this shit, like get into this shit for real. And then in 2020, 2021, I got my first studio setup, and it was just a Focusrite, which we're using right now, and then like a $100 mic and my laptop, and it wasn't anything glorious at the time, but it got the job done.
Yeah. How
So
would you describe the difference between your setup now to what it was when you first started?
Well, my setup now is like, altogether, it would probably cost, like, if I bought everything that I have now, it would cost like $2,000. I have like a $2,000 setup, but it's just over time.
And how much did you start with? Like $150?
Like, I'd probably say the setup was like probably like $500.
Okay.
A little bit less, I don't know. But just over time, I kept accumulating like more doodads and gear.
Doodads, things that'll help you advance.
Yeah, pretty much. And digital instruments, like, they're called plugins, and equalizers and compressors and auto-tune and stuff like that.
Which, yeah, all the little jazz that goes into play with
producing.
Producing.
And auto engineering.
Yeah. Would you ever want to have your own producing company? Record?
Yeah, I would like to have a recording studio because like I wanted to start off small and help people who don't necessarily have the funds to go pay $60 an hour at a recording studio. And I mean, like, an hour sounds like a long time, but if you did like a 2-hour session, that's already $120. And then you're like,
yeah, that ain't cheap.
It's not cheap, not at all. And
do you get to keep that after?
Yeah, like you get to keep what you like
recorded, obviously.
What you recorded.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't find that worth it. I feel like if you invest in yourself and spend money on getting your own setup, you can just do it at free will. You can do it whenever you want. So that's what I like about having a home studio setup.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is really nice. Where do you want to see yourself in like 5 years? Like what's like a big thing for you that you really would like to accomplish?
To be dead. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my God.
I'm joking. The 27 Club. No,
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
That's my biggest thing I really wanted to 27
The
Club.
biggest thing I ever want to do is probably be like a mainstream artist, like a household name. Like everybody knows who I am.
Like Drake,
like
Kanye.
Drake, Kanye, J. Cole, like all that. And
Well, excuse me, you do a pretty bad job at it because you didn't even say your name.
You said what?
You didn't even say your name yet.
Yes, I said I'm Josh, aka J028.
Oh, okay.
And that's my name, and I came up with that because J02H is the 0 looks like an O, and then the 2 looks like an S, and I was born in '02. So
Hey.
02 gang, you know.
Youngin. I'm
Youngin.
kidding.
Yeah,
Literally
youngin.
a year younger than me.
Only a year. Only a year. But yeah, I don't know. I think in 5 years I would like to see myself there. And even if I don't make it in 5 years, like I don't care how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna keep going at it until I make some shake from it.
I was going off of that, what are some like pros and cons that you've dealt with thus far in your journey of the music? Like, what are some like pros that like help you keep going? What are some cons that like, you know, want to make you stop? Or if there are any?
I would say the pros are it's like a creative outlet that I can use to like, if I'm feeling some type of way, I can just put it in a song, and that's like, it's like therapy to me, sort of.
Yeah.
And then
It's
obviously,
like when people cook, you know?
you said what?
It's like when people cook or like people like go to the gym.
Yeah, like self-expression.
Yes.
And
Gotcha,
then
gotcha.
I just find it fun. It's a creative outlet. I feel like it helps people understand themselves, but also see where I'm coming from, because I make motivational rap and love songs too. And I just like how it connecting people in that sense. And then I would say the cons, that things that make me like, oh, why am I doing this? I should stop. I should quit. Is when people are hating online when I like post things. And it's usually usually the haters are people who are bums and don't
Big
have
time.
anything
Big time. That's like
but to shit on you, you know?
Yeah, I would say that's like one of the biggest cons, I guess, for like anyone doing anything that they want to do is because they are gonna have your haters.
Yeah.
But like I feel like at the end of the day, it's like your haters are just hating on you because they're not doing it themselves.
Exactly.
It's just like they want to hate on someone who's like kind of like how we were literally like earlier. It's like we see all these people living the lives we want to live. And it's like we're not like hating on them, but it's just like there's people who do hate on it because like that's where they want to be. But it's like you're not doing anything to push yourself towards that. So you're just gonna hate on the people and make them stoop to your level.
Yeah, like Drake said, jealousy is just love and hate at the same time.
I guess I never picked up on that line.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like I don't know. I think it's just crazy to me, like honestly, because like I had someone comment on one of my TikTok videos, and it was something about like needing a tongue scrubber, and I was like, bro, and literally
relax.
But like I literally had coffee. My coffee was in my hand. Like obviously I was drinking coffee. Like
right.
I mean, I at least hope some people would get the coffee stain on their tongue.
Right.
And literally my friend commented right below it, and she's like, obviously she's drinking coffee, you idiot.
At least you got people to stand up for you. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm like, oh my gosh.
What
like,
a real
just
one.
like, why? Like, why did you have to take time out of your day to go do that? Like, that's just so stupid. Like,
they need to go outside and touch some grass.
They do. They need to be one with freaking nature. Stop being
Right.
so rude.
For real. They just hate us because they ain't us.
That is so facts. Oh my gosh. I feel like there's just been like so many like random nights.
Yeah, the blurred nights, the karaoke nights at
Oh my gosh, karaoke.
Tavern.
Yeah, that was like every Thursday night. Karaoke at Tavern. How many? We would have like you, me, Shayla, Luke, Tressa, Leela sometimes.
Leela occasionally.
Occasionally, whenever she'd pop out.
Love that girl. Shout out Leela.
Yeah, shout out Leela. Hopefully I get to have her on soon.
Yeah.
And then, well, who else? I feel like we had Jabari.
Jabari occasionally
Jake,
as well.
Or Jack.
Jack.
Jake.
From State Farm.
Who else? I feel like it was such a huge squad. Callie, Luke, Katie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Sometimes
gosh.
Shayla's roommate, Imagine.
Wait.
And Dolly.
Those are our roommates?
Well, no. Well, Imagine was.
She was?
Yeah, Shayla's roommate.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were roommates.
Oh my god, when?
It was when Shayla was living like in an apartment, and I'm pretty sure they were roommates. I'm pretty like 95% sure.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know she even went to Cincinnati.
No, she went to NKU.
Oh, it's not like far.
No, that's like across the river.
Oh.
NKU is like Covington area.
Oh wow. Dang,
Yeah.
okay.
And she graduated before us. She graduated early. Imagine did.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, all right. To her. I guess going back to your music, what's some advice that you would give for people who want to do it? Like, I guess like it takes time and persistence. Like, what would you say? Tell people to keep going. Like,
I would.
Like how would you tell them to keep going? Like, what makes you keep going?
I would say if you're really passionate about it, and you just got to be consistent. Like consistency is key. Like putting yourself out there, like shooting videos of yourself, just like sitting in front of a camera, telling people just anything to get your name out there, or like, and it's also like having music friends, like friends that make music as well, like help build each other up, because I feel I make my best songs when I'm collaborating on a song with somebody, because it's just they have a different perspective than I do.
How do you meet these people?
So it's kind of random, so because like one my friend Shakoy, he goes by 502 Nazir on all platforms, and he was my friend in high school. My friend Max, who got me started, I met him in high school, and then a friend of my friend Shakoy, his name is OJ, and
What's his name?
Owen.
Oh.
Owen something with a J, like that's his middle name.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just like connecting through other people. Like there's this recording studio in Louisville, Kentucky called
Do you're about to call it Stu.
Stu.
Yeah, you don't go. Do you say that? Like,
I say
Stu.
I say I'm going to the stew when I'm like cooking up.
Oh my gosh.
When I'm cooking up in the stew.
I love that.
And yeah, they have this like Instagram, so I just scroll through their Instagram following, like who's following them, and then DM people on Instagram and be like, hey, because it's just like if they're going to 400 studios, they're obviously in Louisville. And then I met one guy named Jaron, but he goes by JDM, and then he had so many connections, so many people he knew that did music, and so he'd bring them through to my stew.
At your house?
Not at my house, but when I lived in an apartment, I had my studio set up there. So sometimes it would be like my apartment wasn't that big, so it was just like it got kind of crowded because like there would be like 7 people deep in my apartment.
That's so fun though. And you guys were all just there, just like making music.
Yeah.
Dang. And you guys all have like a song together or no?
Sometimes some people were just there for the vibes. Like it'd be like the girlfriend of someone who's like hopping on a song or something like that. Or like sometimes I wouldn't even be on the song. I'd just be doing like the audio engineering thing. And then and it's interesting being like the audio engineer, the videographer, the actual artist. Like you kind of, when you're an independent artist, you kind of have to like be everything at once.
Yeah,
so,
I would say what's like your favorite part about it then, the whole music aspect?
I would say it's either the writing process, but I don't write a lot of my songs. I kind of do the technique of punching in, which is you mumble you mumble a melody, and you mumble a melody or like something like that, and then you just put words with that, and then once I get there, I just punch in, so that would be like recording a little segment, stopping it, and then thinking of more words to say, and then recording that. So that's like what punching in is.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like a freestyle, like a freehand style kind of writing process. I don't know like a better way to put it, but
so you can like write something, or you can like say something, pause it, and then come back to it, sort of in a way.
Yeah, like you're not like, it's like not writing it down. just like Nike, just do it. Like you're just doing it.
Okay, very raw. I would say it's raw then.
Yeah, it's super raw, and it's like you get the most like raw
Content.
product from it, and it's like how you actually feel versus like writing it down, overthinking lyrics, like this is too much, this is not too much, or just something like that.
What's your favorite part about the music? Like, is it like the producing, the writing,
So writing's number one, and then the audio engineering, like there's mixing and mastering, and I like doing that because it's just like I can like curate it to the way I'd like it, and just learning about it is fun, and it's like a cool pastime to me to just like mix vocals and stuff like that, and I just enjoy learning about like anything music wise.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dang, okay. All right. Well, since we know that you like music so much and that you obviously want to pursue it, what would you be doing if not music? Like, can you see yourself doing anything else, or is this it? This is it for you, just music?
So if I wasn't doing music as my path, I would be like a YouTuber, a streamer, try to have like my own business. Like I'd like a clothing brand, maybe like start my own clothing brand. Yeah.
Okay, you do have some nice styles, so that would be nice.
Something like that. Some slight. You know, my closet be a little bit upset sometimes because it keeps throwing fits.
No.
Right.
Oh, I love that. I've never heard that before.
Really?
No, literally.
I feel like it's pretty common.
I love that.
I always say that. Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, dang. Okay, so what about so if you weren't doing music, you think you would just be like a Twitch kind of in a way, like a streamer?
Yeah, something like that. I feel like I have stuff to say, stuff to talk about, and I find just anything creative like that, anything recording wise or just like documenting, because it's just like I want to have an impact on like the world, like a little, because like with music it's like it's a little capsule of Josh J02H that stays there forever, because you know, like once you pass away, if you're a big artist, people are gonna still listen to your music. Like people
like
still
Mac
Miller, or even
Juice
like
WRLD.
Juice WRLD, like even older artists like Frank Sinatra.
Oh my god, I love Frank.
Yeah,
I love Frank. Oh my gosh, and Armstrong.
Yeah, Louis Armstrong. Yeah, but yeah, especially that, like you just have like a little time capsule of yourself out there, just like, and people can remember. Like I want to be like remembered by
I get
people.
That. Yeah.
Like, cause like there's people
impact.
make an impact on the world. Yeah. Cause there's some people who like they just don't do too much, never really put themselves out there, and then after all their loved ones pass away, their names just fade. Like
yeah, exactly.
There's like so many people like in time. Like you remember like Cleopatra or like Napoleon,
Dynamite,
whoever.
Yeah.
But I was talking Napoleon, the dude who was the really short. I mean, Dynamite.
Hey, Napoleon Dynamite's a classic too.
It's a classic. But it's just like people that like they're timeless. They like, well, not timeless. They're timeless. But yeah, it's just like over time, like they're in history books. Like, imagine how cool that'd be.
They made it.
Yeah, like if you were in a history book, like that'd be crazy.
That'd be so cool.
Right? That
You're like in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. No, literally. I want to get like a painting of myself done, like a portrait. That would be pretty fucking sick.
That'd be cool. You should do that for your 25th.
Type shit. No, that'd be nice.
While you're young and
good looking.
Yeah. You can get a portrait when you're older. You're like, oh.
Get one like all wrinkly and shit. Just like.
Yeah, I don't know why people get portraits of themselves when they're older. If anything, I'd be like, okay, but make me look young. Like,
take the wrinkles out, like take out the blemishes.
Yeah, let's smooth that shit out. This is a painting. This isn't a photo, so
right.
Doesn't need to be that accurate.
Even if it was a photo, today we got Photoshop.
Oh, true.
We can whatever, look max it or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can put a frog on your head if you want. Like, dang.
Anything.
Literally.
You could literally be a frog.
Yeah, literally. It could be a frog riding a bicycle. Be like Toad and Frog.
Right.
But make it Ronnie and Josh.
I'll make it Ronnie and Josh. Oh, no,
my
for
gosh.
real.
No, but what was your first ever gig? Cause how many concerts have you played at?
I have played at least 4 to 5.
Really? I thought you played at least 8.
It might be 8. I don't know.
Boy.
5 to 8. 5 to 8 concerts. But you were actually at my very first concert.
Your birthday.
It was my birthday. It was my 22nd birthday.
Yay!
And I performed at this place called Legends Bar and Venue. And it was I had a band open for me. I didn't know who this, I didn't know these guys, but my friend was like, oh yeah, there's this band and they could open for you. I was like, for sure.
For sure.
For sure, that could go down. And, yeah, and there wasn't a lot of people there, but it was like, the people who were there was everybody I love and care about.
Aww.
Like all my Cincy friends, and then even my friends from high school in Louisville, they all went to UK, so they drove up from Lexington just to come see my show, and they had like a fat head of me.
Oh my god, yeah.
They had a fat head of me, and it was a good time.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
And you're like the little backstage, or you're the little curtain. Oh
The
my
little
God,
curtain, yeah.
It's oh my gosh. But
Yeah.
you played in a lot of other shows after that.
Yeah, I had a show here in Covington where we're at right now. Don't come and find us if you know where that's at. But yeah, I had a show in Covington at this place called Madison Theater, and that was pretty fun.
Yes.
And then also I have had a lot of concerts in Louisville, where I'm from, and
what are those concerts like?
Those concerts, they're more like a networking event, sort of, because like there's multiple artists who perform, and like you just see all the different styles, all the different like people who are in your city, and like you can
doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing. You can collaborate with them, be like, hey, I like your style, like let's work, stuff like that.
That's fun. Which one would you say has been like your favorite, or which one has been like the most, I guess, important to you, where you feel like you've gained a lot from it?
Like concert wise, I gained a lot.
Or even, I guess, collab. If you're gonna talk about concerts, and then like anybody you've ever collabed with that you thought like you gained a lot of knowledge from.
I would say the concert that I like got the most out of was this concert by these people called All the Vibes or something like that. They were doing interviews, and then you got to perform.
Oh, dang.
And you got like a video of your performance sent to you and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
And they had these like nice cameras, so it looked pretty cool. And then it was like a lot of networking, and I like made a lot of connections, and like people who still like support my songs and stuff to this day. Like even though I met them a while back, like we still like each other's stuff on social media, or like listen to each other's songs and stuff. But I would say my collabs with people, I would say my favorite person to collab with is my dog 502 Nazir.
Yeah, you do a lot with him.
I do a lot with him.
Yeah.
And we kind of like exchange bars. Like if he's like, oh, you could say this lyric instead of that, and then I would do like the same for him.
Oh, okay.
Type thing. So.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's like you write the poem, I'll finish it. Like,
it's a good time when I collab with people. Like I said, it was like different perspectives, different ways to go about it.
how long would you say it takes for you to, like, how long is an average collab sesh, and then how long does it take for you to like make a song?
If I'm making a song alone and I'm like really motivated, it probably takes me like 20 minutes, not gonna lie. It's like not that long. But if I'm like
A whole song, like a whole 3-minute song.
a 3,
Yeah.
A 3-minute song.
3 minutes. 3 solid minutes.
3 solid minutes in the
Yes.
stew.
In the stew. Cooking up in the stew.
Cooking up in the stew. 3 minutes. I would probably say at most 30 minutes of recording, and then the rest of the time I spend is mixing it and mastering it.
Yeah, how long does that take?
That takes. It does. Okay, so you can make a vocal chain. So a vocal chain is all the different vocal instruments, like auto tune, and then an equalizer, and then compressor, all the little doodads. And once you get it to a set, you have to change all the settings to each one of those. And once you get it to the way you like it, you can save it. And then when you go to start a new project, you just go back, find that file, and put it in the project. So you can just automatically have the settings that you want on it.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
So you just have the same settings, so you don't have to go through and mix it every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you want to obviously change the songs a little bit, just edit.
Just edit it, small edits here and there if you want to make it sound different or something like that.
Okay, dang. Where do you get all of the little sounds?
I get them from Waves Audio. It's a company that makes plugins, which are the different instruments that you use to mix and master songs.
Okay. Do you have a specific instrument you really fuck with?
It's not
or an audio that you really fuck with?
It's not necessarily I don't have a favorite one. All of them are necessary.
All of them together make it sound good. If they're individual, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, you can't not have a compressor. You can't not have an EQ. It's not gonna sound good if you're missing those things.
Is an EQ an equalizer?
Yeah, an equalizer. So basically, that is a human ear can hear from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So in between that is what you can hear. So all those different frequencies are what makes up sound. And so what an equalizer does is it you can cut or boost certain frequencies to make it sound crispy and clear. It's a whole different little rabbit hole to go down about mixing and mastering and stuff like that.
That's so fun. How long have you been doing this for? All of this
music programming, mixing, mastering. I've been doing it since I started making music in 2021. I've been mixing and mastering my own stuff, and you can tell if you go through my discography, all my songs, they start sounding better and better over time because I got better plugins and I got better at mixing them because I looked at YouTube videos on how to use them correctly and how to make it sound nice and crispy.
Nice.
Crispy.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much, Josh, for coming on here and taking the time and telling us a little bit about your journey. And I hope that in the next 5 years we see you out there. Everyone go give him a listen on all of his platforms. Mm-hmm. And Josh, you have anything to say to the people before you get going?
It's been a pleasure to talk to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this episode with J02H.
Oh, yes. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day, morning. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And tune in for next week to see the episode.